So I decided to make a special video for you guys because I feel really bad about not putting up as many videos as I normally do lately. It was only because I was traveling for Thanksgiving. I had to go upstate to visit my family, and then when I got back I was bombarded with working and school and then not feeling well, so I had Pixelmon already recorded, but I haven't done any recording since before Thanksgiving. So to make up for it, I decided to finally try out my Canon T3i because it wasn't videoing properly, and I fixed it and now it looks great, except that it's a little yellow, so hopefully I can fix that while editing and you guys won't even notice. The other way I plan to make up for not putting out as many videos this past week and a half is I'm going to tell you guys some stuff about me that you didn't know. At the end of January, I will officially be a YouTuber for a year. It went by really quick. I don't really like talking about myself, and I feel like that has kind of led you guys to not learning much about me over the past year. So I'm gonna be telling you 15 things that you didn't know about me. Number 1, I'm really a dude. Sorry about that. The real number 1 is I'm a pescatarian. For people that don't know what that is, it is not something religious as it might sound. It just means that I'm kind of like a vegetarian, except I don't care so much about saving fish and I like to eat them. But yes, I do not eat red meat or poultry, and if you want to know why, it is for health reasons. So it's kind of weird because vegans and vegetarians don't really understand me, and then like people who eat meat don't really understand me. However, I also do not think that you should ever restrict yourself in life. Thus, if I'm ever in an instance where somebody tells me this is the greatest hamburger in America or the world, I'm most likely going to eat one. Otherwise, I stay away from meat. There is no meat products in my house, and I have felt a lot better since I started not eating meat a couple, 2 years ago? Number 2, I do not get excited over weddings or babies. It's somewhat a stereotype that most girls like to plan their weddings and go to weddings and be in weddings, and that they want to have babies and they dream up baby names. Well, I'm not like that. Now, I'm not saying that I don't want those things, because I do. I've decided that I'm gonna have kids when I'm like 30. What I'm saying is that I don't have a Pinterest board filled with wedding ideas when I'm not even engaged. And I also mean that if somebody comes in with a baby, I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's such a precious little angel. I'm usually like, please don't ask if I want to hold the baby, because then I'm gonna look weird when I'm like, I don't know, I'll probably drop it. But yeah, I'm much more focused on wanting to get where I want to be career-wise first. And I also like to be in the moment in a relationship. Like, I am enjoying having a boyfriend, and then whenever I get engaged, I'll be enjoying having a fiance. I don't want to like rush and be like, I can't wait to have a husband who's gonna be there forever. Maybe I really am a dude. Now you're wondering it. Number 3, I love to snowboard. I've been doing it for years. I have my own snowboard. I go every year, a couple times at least, to go snowboarding. I can't wait for it to start snowing. I will also be bringing along some type of camera to video so that I can show you guys. Number 4, I used to have really bad anxiety, and I still kind of have a little bit of anxiety. I used to take medicine for it, but it's gotten a lot better, so I don't have to do that anymore. But my one thing that I still have to do is at night, especially if I'm staying in a house, I need to personally go around and make sure every door is locked. Because in my mind, there's always somebody waiting outside to come in and murder me. Number 5, I'm gonna have to stop using my hands now. Number 5, I used to weigh 40 pounds heavier than I do now. I will show you a photo so that you know that I'm not lying, but here it is. Number 6, besides Dexter, I also own a hamster right now, and his name is Hamsterchew. That is absolutely true. But also, besides that, I used to own a hedgehog. Here's a photo as proof. Yay. I used to own a hedgehog, but then when I transferred to my college in New York City, I found out that they're illegal in the 5 boroughs, and I had to give him away. But I found a good home for him, so, oh my gosh, I don't even know if he's still alive. I don't know how long they live. I think he's still alive. He's gotta be. Number 7, I have a tattoo. I only have one, It's very small. It's a clover, and I will reveal the meaning of it sometime in the future because I'm not going to right now. Number 8. You guys can't tell how tall I am, so I thought I would tell you I am 5'2". So I'm kind of tiny, but I mean, at least I'm not midget size. I had a roommate who was actually tinier than me, so it actually made me feel tall. But yeah, I am 5'2". Number 9, I have a scar on my forehead. When I was, I wanna say 9, I got hit in the face with a metal baseball bat because I was mad gangsta. We had a gang war and somebody hit me in the face with a metal bat. Actually, we were playing t-ball and I noticed that the ball had fallen off the tee and I went to go get it and they swung and didn't realize I was there and hit me in the forehead. So yeah, that probably explains a lot. Number 10, I have to fall asleep with the TV on. If I don't have the TV on when I try to fall asleep, I just lay awake and I think of everything in the entire universe and I can't fall asleep. Well, that and I keep thinking about the murderer that is standing outside of my door waiting for me to unlock it so that he can come in. So that actually leads to number 11, which is I can watch reruns of TV shows non-stop. If you sat me down and you were like, Lauren, I want to watch Friends for the 40th time with you, I'd be like, yes, we're having a marathon. What are we up to? Number 12, my favorite band of all time is Incubus. Number 13, I used to go to Catholic school before high school. I was with the same, from 3rd grade all the way to 8th grade, I had the same kids every single year in the same class. And it was pretty bad because I didn't really get along with anybody. Not because I was a jerk or anything, but because I was kind of like the weird chubby girl who liked to read and had like one friend, so they just stayed away from me. But it was a weird time in my life because my mom started trying to get me into doing girly things like makeup and wanting to wear skirts and doing my hair, but I didn't care about any of that. And it's funny now, the only real girly thing that I like to do is makeup. I love makeup, but like nails, I don't care about, and hair, I mean, this is what my hair normally looks like if I let it dry by itself, and clothes, I'm wearing an oversized sweater. Don't get me wrong, I can look freaking awesome if I need to. Number 14 is most of my favorite foods are really weird. Like one of my favorite foods is eggplant pizza. It's delicious. Another one is spaghetti squash. While we're talking about my favorite foods, I also love sushi and french fries and pizza, obviously. But my number 1 favorite food is bread. I could eat bread non-stop. No wonder I weighed 40 pounds more than I do now. And number 15, and this is the shocker, I do not consider myself a gamer. So it depends what your definition is of a gamer. I mean, like, I don't follow gaming news. I don't have any interest in getting gaming consoles. Any type of like shooting game I'm not really into. I started this channel not for it to be a gaming channel, but more of a comedy channel. I just don't see myself as a gamer. I'm not good at games. If somebody came up and asked me questions about video games, I would only know ones that I have actually played. But like I said, the main goal of my channel is to make you guys laugh. I love playing games, but I don't know. I don't view myself as a gamer. But yeah, that was 15 things that you didn't know about me. So yeah, hopefully you guys feel like you know me a little bit more. I feel more connected to you guys a little bit more now. If you kind of relate to any of my things, let me know in comments below. I love relating and talking about things that are relatable. I missed all of you, and I will see you all soon.
I didn't choose the pug life chose me.